I'm Paul Doran. I'm captain at 269 Corrimal in the Metro South Fire Command. My connection with dementia is I was a full-time carer for my mother who had dementia, from early stage dementia to severe dementia. When you're living with someone with dementia, I think it's very important. The first thing I did was I installed extra smoke alarms. What it does, the chances are when you're living with someone with dementia of the fire risk increasing. So your first alert is a smoke alarm, so it's very important to install extra smoke alarms. With regards to candles, it's a good idea to either only burn candles when you're in that room, but for me, I actually removed the candles. I thought it was a lot safer. Again, out of sight, out of mind. So remove candles is a great idea, or put them up out of reach. With regards to poisons, it's a great idea to keep poisons in a locked cupboard or put them up high where they can't be reached. Again, another great thing is, especially with early onset dementia, is put poison labels on your poisons so the person with dementia realises that it is a poison. The reason I had to remove all the poisons from my home when I was looking after my mother was one morning she was pouring drinks, what I thought were drinks, at the kitchen, and she was pouring two drinks that I thought was juice. When she brought the cup into me, I realised, well, that's not juice, it's bleach. So had she not have poured two, I wouldn't have got one, so I wouldn't have realised, and she could have drunken the bleach herself. So again, I realised, oops, I've got to remove all those things that are poison. A great idea, these little safety plugs from a hardware shop go into the outlets, and again, what I'm doing, I'm just mitigating a risk in the home. Irons. It's a good idea if you're living with someone with dementia, especially in the early stage of dementia where they still like to do things themselves. It's a great idea to get yourself a safety iron that switches itself off. If it's left standing too long, it switches itself off. Or if it's left laying flat, it'll switch itself off. With regards to stoves, it's a great idea to have kill switches in your stove, whether it be a gas or electric, very important. Consider maybe having induction stove, which is a great safety feature for stoves if you're even in the home. These changes I made after I realised what my mother had did, and I had to mitigate the risk. So these are things that I weren't thinking of in the early stages, but when something happened, I realised I had to make a change in the house. So these are helpful hints. Hopefully they'll help you. Well, I think it's very important that we create, as part of your care plan, a fire escape plan. I think you can also ask for help where needed, and the great thing to do is to call your local fire station and arrange a visit from firefighters and ask for their advice. Also download the Dementia fact sheet from Fire and Rescue's website.